Welcome back, guys. It's ROBO-D back again with another Marvel Champions gameplay video for you today. And today I'm going to be playing Scarlet Witch here. And the reason I wanted to play her today is because me and my wife, we just started our first campaign together. We were doing the Next Evolution campaign. And I'm playing Angel and she's playing Scarlet Witch. And I haven't really got to play Scarlet Witch all that much since we got her, so I kind of wanted to play her for you all today. We did get stuck in the third scenario of that campaign with the Juggernaut, so I'm going to be playing against Juggernaut today in expert mode, and I'm going to be using my wife's deck in order to see if I can beat him for you all today. So it is just a standard Avenge Me leadership deck. Nothing too crazy, or we have all the pretty much the staple allies here. We got Hawkeye for minion control, Maria Hill, Squirrel Girl. These good utility allies that I like. We even got Swordsman here. He's also an Avenger. Avengers Tower, all that good stuff. 3 copies of Spiritual Meditation for some more card draw on top of already what we're going to be doing. So I think it's going to be fun. I Before this campaign, I didn't really care too much about Scarlet Witch. I've had a couple games with her, but like she just wasn't like, not saying she's not fun. It's just not like peak fun for me. But after seeing my wife play her, I kind of wanted to give her a shot, another try. So we're gonna go ahead and get set up here. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle our deck, flip to Alter Ego, maybe, and then we'll get the villain set up here. I'm gonna draw up to our hand size of 6, and let's see, we got Nick Fury right off the bat. That's nice. Ooh, Nick Fury, Chaos Magic, Avenge Me, man. We could be drawing some cards here, and we got our helmet or our crest. Sorry. Yeah, this is a damn good hand actually. I kind of like what we got going on here. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually keep everything in our hand. Let's get the Juggernaut set up. So the Juggernaut, he's going to be coming in with Tough and this helmet here. And the whole kind of gimmick behind this scenario is if you don't flip this helmet, he's going to have Stalwart and Overkill. We kind of want to get rid of that. We're not going to get rid of it on this first turn here, but we will probably get rid of it at some point. So let's go ahead and get our standard and our expert mod sets into the deck. We'll also get Scarlet Witch's 2 obligations in. She comes with 2, unlike most heroes. I got 1, she's got 2. And then we'll get the required and recommended module. We'll get the Black Tom Cassidy in here, and we're gonna also get Hope Summers and shuffle them up real good into the deck here. And Hope Summers is an ally that is going to be on our side of the field for the entire game. If she gets defeated, we will lose the game. So we kind of want to keep her alive. Don't use her to block. She takes the thwart and attacks that of our character. So when we're up in hero form, she'll have 2-1-2, or excuse me, just 2-1. They don't have defense stats. So we'll shuffle his encounter setup, and then the setup here is just attach the Juggernaut's helmet to him, and then put Summers in to play under our control. So it's going to come in with one momentum counter. This counter right here is used to denote how much attack he's going to have added on. So we kind of want to keep this as low as possible, and that's by flipping this helmet. If we flip this helmet, we remove all the counters. So his scheme comes in with 1 per player threat. We'll go up 1 per turn. He's not a villain that will scheme out on you. Like, he can scheme out on you, but like it means when he does, he's just gonna attack you. So you're gonna lose to damage, not really to scheme here. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna go ahead and right off the bat, I'm going to flip up and play Nick Fury. Yeah, I'm going to flip up and play Nick Fury with Chaos Magic. We are going to play a card from our hand and ignore the resource cost, and then discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. So we're going to go Chaos Magic, Nick Fury. He has a force response that will take a moment here in just a moment. So he's cost 4, so we're gonna have to discard 4. So 1. Oh, Shadows of Past got rid of right off the bat. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And Nick Fury, his force responses, you can either choose to remove 2 threat, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and draw them juicy 3 cards. Ooh. We got Agatha here too. Kind of wanted to play. All right, let's play Make the Call. Let's do that. Make the call for Agatha, and we'll just keep her out here for now. We can't really do nothing with her. But then we're gonna go. Kind of wanted to play Marie Hill too. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's hold up on that. Let me get that back. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna do 1, 2 resources, then play Marie Hill, and we'll draw a card. Okay, so I kind of didn't want to see that. So I might... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I might just ditch Agatha right now so I can go ahead and play my crest. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go 2 resources here. Wish my deck would make a discard file. Make a discard file. And then we'll play our crest. We're going to attach the Avenge Me to Nick Fury. And then we are going to go ahead and we're going to start dishing out some damage here. So, I'm going to have, Marie Hill. I'm going to have her thwart. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that first set of thwart here. We'll have, Scarlet Witch attack for 1 to knock off his tough. And we'll have Nick Fury attack for 2 and hope to attack for 1. So we're going to deal a total of 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3. And then the consequential damages. So 1, 1. And then we're going to end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And we're going to draw 4 cards. Okay. So we got the resources to get rid of that helmet next turn. We'll probably sack Honorary Avenger for that. Alright. So, for the villain phase, he's going to put 1 in the main scheme. And then he is going to attack us. We're going to have Nick Fury take it. This is going to have overkill, but I'm not like super scared of that. So yeah, we're going to let Nick Fury defend here. And that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. It'll have overkill. So, he's gonna take... He's at 2 right now. So, 4 damage is gonna go to us. He's gonna be defeated, and we're gonna draw 2 cards. And then, as our... I'm gonna do a... interrupt here. We are gonna take 4 damage, but I'm going to interrupt. I'm gonna do... let's do... I'm probably not going to play... Yeah, I'm probably not going to play Squirrel Girl next turn. Maybe. Yeah, let's go 1 resource here to play our interrupt. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage, discard magic shield to prevent 3 of that damage. So we're only going to take 1 here. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Never mind. This is an upgrade. This is an upgrade. So, no, we're going to take that damage. We're going to take that damage. Hold on. My bad. I thought that was an error. We probably should have played that last turn. But it's okay. It's okay. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we get enemy counter card. So we're gonna get making green. That's gonna come in with 4 per player, or excuse me, 4 threat, and each copy of Creeping Millennium gets canceled. Okay. So we gotta get rid of that helmet, and I think I'm going to before we get rid of the helmet, let's go spiritual meditation. We're gonna draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card. So 1, 2. There's Helicarrier. That would be nice. I would like to have Helicarrier, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it. Let's take the Helicarrier for now. We could discard Honorary Avenger, and I think I might actually. Yeah. So we'll keep both the spiritual meditation and the Helicarrier, and we're gonna discard Honorary Avenger instead. And then we're gonna play spiritual meditation one more time. We'll go 1, 2. Oh, double resources. In that case, I'm gonna take the Genius, discard the. I don't know what I want to discard. I kind of want to keep all the resources. I might get rid of that magic shield, maybe, or I might get rid of Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of that. So in that case, we have enough resources where we can play. We can get rid of that helmet, and then we can still play. Squirrel Girl here. So let's go. I want to do this. I definitely want to keep that, because I want to play the Helicarrier for sure. Helicarrier for sure. Do I just sack the magic shield since I'm dumb and didn't play it right last time? Let's do these 3. We'll pay 3 resources here to get rid of the helmet. We'll flip the helmet. And then we'll go 1, 2 resources. 3 resources, my bad. To play Helicarrier. And then we'll use Strength to play Squirrel Girl. And when Squirrel Girl enters play, she's going to deal 1 damage to each enemy. Juggernaut takes an additional damage from cards with a printed mental resource. So Squirrel Girl does have a mental resource, so he's going to take 2 damage here. So 1, 2, just like that. We are going to have, we're going to thwart for 2, and have Hope Summers thwart for 2. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get rid of that. And then we will have Squirrel Girl attack for 1. But it's actually going to be 2 because she has a mental resource. So 1, 2. And then we will end our turn there. So we're going to ready back up and draw 5. Oh, we got Hex Bolt. Yeah, okay. So, we ready back up. Drew back up to our hands. Squirrel Girl should have a consequential damage. He's going to put 1 to the main scheme. And then he's going to attack us. He no longer has Overkill or Stalwart. So he is going to attack us. We're gonna have let's have Squirrel Girl take it. Take 1 indirect damage. I'm going to just take the damage up front. Yeah. So Squirrel Girl will take that. That's gonna deal 4 damage. She will get defeated. And then we get an encounter card. Sound Thrashing. When revealed, each copy of Creeping Willow attacks the player is engaged with, even if that player is an alter ego. If you were not attacked this way, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Creeping Willow. So we're gonna have to get a Creeping Willow out. How many are in here? I think there's 4. I'm gonna actually grab from the discard pile. We'll shuffle that back up because I want out of the discard pile. Yeah, I want this one because we are going to be discarding a lot of cards. I do not want to do that. This has Guard and Quick Strike, so when it enters play, it is going to attack us for 1, and then whoever it attacks, it stuns that character. So I am going to let Hope take a damage here and let her be stunned. And she will defend that. Okay. And then it's going to be our turn. We are going to, we're going to go ahead. We will play the Spiritual Meditation to draw 2 cards and then discard 1 from our hand. There's Avenge Me. I'm probably going to get rid of the... Let's get rid of Avenger's Mansion. We're gonna attach Avenge Me to Marie Hill. And then we're gonna go 1, 2 resources, play Hex Bolt. We'll discard top 3 cards of the encounter deck, and then for each card discard this way, they'll boost cons do certain effects. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I am going to... I might change the 3 to something else. Or I might change that 2 to something else. Because I don't really need to draw a card. I don't really have anything I need to play. I know there's no resources left in the deck. So yeah, I'm going to change. I'm going to... That'll be remove threat, 2 threat, 2 damage. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So I am going to... I'm going to give... I'm going to give Juggernaut a confusion here. Crazy as that sounds. I'm going to give him a confusion. And this is exhausted. And then we'll do 2 damage to an enemy, 1 remove 2 threat from the scheme. So 2 threat from main, and then we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll deal it to this guy right here, and then we're gonna attack with Scarlet Witch and go ahead and that'll defeat him. And I am actually going to flip down into Alter and end my turn. We're gonna keep Marie Hill around for a little while longer. So we're ready back up. We'll draw. I'm going to probably. I want to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna discard Swords. Keep Warp Reality. We'll draw 5. Okay, cool. Okay. So he's gonna put 1 in the main scheme. He would scheme out or scheme on us, but he can't. So He isn't going to scheme. He's not going to flip the helmet. And then we're going to be dealt an encounter card. Trample. When all 3 go, take 2 indirect damage. So, I'm going to take one of those damages, and I'm going to have Marie Hill take the other one. And that'll defeat her. And then when she's defeated, we draw 2 cards. Ooh, we got to make the call. That's nice. Alright. On my turn, I'm going to, I do want to get Hawk. I'm getting low on the deck here. I'm going to recover for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to flip up. And I'm going to play the Hex Bolt. So we'll go Hex Bolt. We'll go 1, 2 resources here. Play Hex Bolt. So we're going to discard 1, 2, and 3. So we have place a status card on a character, draw a card, deal, threat. I'm going to exhaust my crest to make this 1 a 0. So he's going to take 2 damage. It's going to be 3 because this is a mental resource card. So 1, 2, 3. We will draw a card, and then we're going to put a status on a character. We're going to put Tough on ourselves. And then we'll draw a card. And then I'm going to play... See, I could make the call. I kind of want to. So if I made the call... Do I make the call or do I just play Hawkeye? Make the call or play Hawkeye? I do want to get Queen Carry out too, actually. So if I got Queen Carrier out, I could make the call for Marie Hill. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do Power of Us and Molecular Decay so we can play Queen Carrier. And then we're gonna play Make the Call. We'll go Hawkeye and Queen Carrier so we can play... We play Marie Hill. What's our threat look like? Just 1? Actually, let's play Squirrel Girl instead. Could get Ant-Man too, actually. Ant-Man will do more damage. Let's do Ant-Man, so that'll still be 2 resources. So we'll get Ant-Man out. He'll come in with 2 PIM counters, which means he'll have 2 health. We're gonna attach the Avenge Me on him. We're gonna have Hope. Thwart for 2. So that will get rid of that. And then we're gonna have Ant-Man attack. He has a mental resource on him, so that's gonna be 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll end our turn. We're gonna ready back up and draw 4. Looking okay. So we're gonna deck out soon. But I think we're gonna wait until our turn to do that. We got a bunch of magic shields here. Okay. Alright. So he's going to put 1 to the main, and then he's going to attack us. I'm gonna just take it straight to the face. So that's gonna be 3 damage, knocks off my tough. And then he's gonna deal us an encounter. Black Tom Cassidy. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile from one copy of Creeping Willow and put it in engage. That's not good. Alright, so let's get us another Creeping Willow. Is it revealed? No, it is not revealed, so its effect is not. Well, it doesn't have a revealed effect. So it's got Quick Strike. It'll attack us for 1. I want to take that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just take it. So I'll take the 1. I'm stunned. Then it's gonna be our go. I don't play Fixer. Or actually, hold up. Wait. Let's back up. Let's back up for a second. Let's back up. Back all that up. I forgot I had Warp Reality. When an encounter card is revealed from the encounter deck, we can cancel all of its effects. So actually, let's put that Creeping Willow back. Black Tom Cassidy, when he's revealed, I'm going to exhaust Helicarrier so I can play Warp Reality. And then we're going to cancel all of his effects and discard him. And then we're going to discard cards from the top of the deck. So for each boost icon, I believe. Yeah, so it's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of all that. Okay, so that will prevent that. Forgot about that. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Ant-Man. We're gonna have him attack for 2. 3, excuse me, because he's a mental resource. So 1, 2, 3. He'll be discarded. And Avenge Me will go with him, so we'll draw 2 cards. And we'll get an encounter card. And we've decked out, so we'll shuffle up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2 resources here, so we can play Hex Bolt. We'll discard the top 3 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3. So let's see here. We got 2 1s. I kind of want to just deal the damage. I think that's what I do. Do I deal the damage or draw a card? Deal the damage or draw a card. I am gonna put the tough status on myself for that one. We're gonna exhaust our crest so we can let's do the card draw. Yeah, let's draw a card. So we will make one of these a 2, so we can draw a card. I didn't mean to do that many. I'm gonna put that. Well, I'm getting ready to do that anyways. So we're gonna play that, and we're gonna get obviously 1, 2. I think. I'm going to grab. I'm not gonna play either of them. I'm gonna probably just play Avengers Tower. Yeah, well, we're just gonna play Avengers Tower. Yeah, let's just do that. So we're gonna just discard this. We're gonna discard both of these so we can play Avengers Tower, and then we will discard 1, play Magic Shield, and then I'm going to. We made one of those a 2. The other one should remove threat, so we're gonna remove threat. We'll have Hope attack to get rid of her stunned, and then attack with Scarlet Witch for 1. And then we'll end our turn, ready back up, and we will draw our hand to 5. Ooh, there's Avenge Me again, and Squirrel Girl. He's going to attack us. So first we gotta put 1 in the main. He'll attack us, and we're gonna take it. He's gonna deal 6 damage to us, but knock off our tough, and then we get 2 encounter cards. Creeping Willow's got Quick Strike. I'm just gonna take it. That's fine. I'll be stunned. And then we're going to get Siderax Exemplar. In Expert mode, this card gains Insight 1. We are in Expert mode, so it'll put 1 to the main scheme. And then we'll reveal if Juggernaut Exposed is in play, flip it and place 1 momentum counter on it. So we're going to have to flip this helmet. And we'll put 1 momentum counter on it. That was not good. That's not good. So now it is going to be our turn. We gotta get rid of that helmet. So, let me think here. So we're gonna go Spiritual Meditation. We'll draw 2, discard 1. So this is what our hand's looking like. We might just discard. So we got 1, 2 resources for Squirrel Girl. Yeah, we wouldn't play the Avenger. We wouldn't play Swords. So I like this. So we could go these 3. Put that on Squirrel Girl. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna discard. We're gonna discard Swordsman. Yeah. And then we're gonna go, we're gonna exhaust this to reduce the cost of the next Avenger ally I play by 1. So Squirrel Girl. These 2 resources, we're gonna play her. She'll deal 1 damage to... Actually, hold on. Before I do that, we'll save that. So we're gonna, just a second. We're gonna exhaust Quinn Carrier for a wild resource, the Power in All of Us for another, and then Hawkeye. So that's 3 energy resources. We'll flip the helmet back over to the exposed side. And then we'll do the play I was just talking about. We'll do 3 resources here, or 2 resources, play Squirrel Girl, and we'll deal 1 damage to each enemy. So we're going to deal 1 to the Creeping Willow, 2 to Juggernaut. We're going to play Honorary Avenger on myself, so I can gain 1 HP, and I have the Avenger's trait. And then we'll attach Avenge Me to Squirrel Girl. Okay. And then I'm going to thwart for 2. We're going to thwart for 2. 1, 2. And then we'll have Hope and Squirrel Girl attack with Creeping Willow for 1 each. And he'll be defeated. Alright. Then we'll ready back up and draw our hands. So we're going to draw 5 cards. And then we got Molecular Decay. We could probably play that next turn. Alright, so he's going to put 1 to the main scheme. And then he is going to attack us. We're going to have Squirrel Girl take it. So, boost effect is going to give Juggernaut a tough status. That's fine. And Squirrel Girl is going to be defeated. That deals 4 damage to her. She's not Avenge Me will proc. We'll draw 2 cards. And then we will get an encounter card. We get another Creeping Willow. I might use her effect here. Oh wait, no. Never mind. That's not how that works. I could warp reality it though. Do I want to warp reality it? Just so we don't have it. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna warp reality it. So I'm gonna go 1 resource here to warp reality it. And then we're gonna discard there are 1 boost icon, so we'll discard 1. Okay, that's cool. Get rid of that advance. And then it's going to be our turn. So I am going to... Might just get Squirrel Girl back. We could get Squirrel Girl, or we could get Hawkeye out. I'm going to hang on to the power. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll get, go Quinn Carrier, Avengers Tower, so we can play Make the Call, and we'll get Squirrel Girl back out. And as before, she deals 1 damage to each enemy, so she'll knock off Juggernaut's Tough. And then I'm gonna have her attack. Yeah. We'll go ahead and attack, get rid of that. So that phase is defeated. And then let's see here. When revealed, search the encountered deck and discard power for Head of Steam and reveal it. If Juggernaut exposes in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough match card. So let's find Head of Steam. I don't know where it is. It is going to be in the discard pile. So he's going to have Head of Steam. Juggernaut gains Retaliate, where X is the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut. When revealed, attach Head of Steam to Juggernaut and place 1 momentum counter on him. Okay, so he is going to place 1 momentum counter on the on Juggernaut. And then it flips the helmet. And then we are going to, we're gonna pay 2 resources here, or 3 resources, excuse me. And we're gonna go ahead and flip that helmet again. So no momentum counters on this. I forgot to give him his health, so he's gonna have 25 health. Okay. So this is flipped. This basically doesn't do anything right now. He has Retaliate where X is the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut, so he has Retaliate 0 basically, so nothing, no Retaliate. We'll probably get rid of this for good next turn. But anyways, we are going to play Ant-Man. I think we're gonna play Ant-Man. Let's do 2 resources. Play Ant-Man. And we'll give him 2 pin counters for that. And then he is going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll take a consequential damage. I'm going to attack with Scarlet Witch to get rid of her stuns. And then we're gonna attack. Yeah, well, there's no advances left. And then we're gonna attack with postcomers for 2. 1, 2. Then we'll end our turn. Ready, back up, draw 5. And then Juggernaut is gonna put 1 to the main scheme. And then he is going to attack us. We're gonna have Squirrel Girl take this here. So it's gonna be 3, 7 damage. We could spend the resource here for each damage dealt. Oh wait, no, that doesn't. Never mind. So that deals 7 damage to Squirrel Girl. It's gonna knock her. And then we'll get an encounter card here. Trample. In hero form, Juggernaut attacks the ally with the fewest remaining hit points. That's going to be Ant-Man. So he is going to attack Ant-Man. And I'm honestly just going to let Ant-Man take it and die. Yeah. So that's going to be 4 damage. And that'll knock out Ant-Man. I could pay to get discard that card, but I don't really. Alright, so on our turn, we're going to go ahead and we'll play Spiritual Meditation. We'll draw 2, discard 1. I don't really need Sorcerer Supreme at the moment. We're kind of getting close to the end here. So we're going to discard Sorcerer Supreme. We'll go 1, 2. Swordsman Invisible. Yes, I could get him. I really could. I could get Hawkeye too. But I'm gonna go 1, 2. Ooh, I could get Quicksilver as well. Ooh, I want to get Quicksilver. Let's make the call. Let's hold out for a second on that. We're gonna go. Genius to play Hexbolt. I'm gonna. Oh no, actually, this is the last card, so no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Let's play. Let's do my original plan. We'll do 2 resources here. Play Maria Hill. So draw us a card. And then we'll do. I kind of want to deal that damage. I need an ally too. Oh no, wait, we got one. I'm good. So let's do 3 resources here. We're gonna play Molecular Decay. And we're gonna deal 5 damage to Juggernaut, and then discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. And then for each boost card, discard this way, deal 1 additional damage. So this is gonna be only 1 encounter card because we have only 1 left. So for each boost card discarded this way, deal 1 additional damage. So there are 3 here. We're going to exhaust this to make that 4. So we're going to deal 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we decked out the encounter deck. So we're going to shuffle it back up and put an acceleration token on the main scheme. And then we're going to make the call. We're going to exhaust Avengers Tower and Agatha Harkness. And we're going to get Squirrel Girl. When Squirrel Girl enters play, she's going to deal 1 damage to each enemy. So that's going to be 2 damage to Juggernaut. And then we're going to start unloading. Do we have enough? So we got 1, 2 damage, We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, wait. These all have mental resources. We don't have enough damage just yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. We're gonna thwart for 2, and then we're gonna have all of our allies attack. That will deal 6 damage total with all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then all of them but Hope take a consequential damage. Then we're going to end our turn there. So we're going to ready back up. Then we're going to draw 5. Yeah, it's going to be GG's. It's going to be GG's for Mr. Juggernaut here. So Juggernaut's going to put 2 to the main. Yep. 1 for player and then the acceleration. And then he is going to attack us. We're going to have Squirrel Girl take it here. He's going to deal 6 damage to Squirrel Girl. That's going to knock her out. And then we're going to get an encounter card here. Ah, the Creeping Willow. Ah, I hate that. I hate that. So let's get the Creeping Willow. And guard minion, man. So we got the Creeping Willow. We reveal it. It has Quick Strike. It is going to attack us. We're gonna have Hope defend that for us. So she'll defend it. She'll be stunned and take 1 damage. Or actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So she takes 1 damage. And then it's gonna be our turn. So we're gonna have. We can just. Yeah, we can just play Nick Fury and win the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do exactly that. We are going to 4 cards here. We're gonna play Nick Fury. We will deal 4 damage to an enemy. We're gonna deal 4 damage to the Creeping Willow. It'll knock that out. And then we will just attack with our everything. Nick Fury, and then Marie Hill, and then us. And that is, even without the damage boost from the exposed side, that is plenty to knock him out. We will deal a grand total of 5 damage with all of our attacks. And all that good stuff. And we will win the game. So, yeah. That is Juggernaut Expert with Scarlet Witch. This was pretty fun. I like Juggernaut. Super fun battle. He kind of to me he kind of feels like Rhino, but harder Rhino. He's definitely no slouch of a villain. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with Juggernaut, and I really like playing Scarlet Witch for you all today. This is actually was really fun. I previously didn't really care for, like I said, at the start of this video, but kind of just watching my wife play her kind of opened my eyes up to her a little bit. If you want the deck list will be in the description. It should be posted by the time that this video goes up. I might have just a quick little write-up on it. If you look at my decks that I publish to the CBD, I usually like to put a little write-up for them. This one may or may not have a little write-up to it. It's just a standard Avenging Me core deck. But I will post it for you all just so you can have it. And if you wanted to play with the leadership witch yourself, you can have it. But anyways, that's going to be a victory for us today. I hope you all enjoyed this gameplay video. Until next time, I hope if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. All that good stuff really does help the channel out. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.